Welcome back. Let's start with box plot. Box plot or a box plot is a method for graphically demonstrating the locality, spread and skewness group of a numerical data through their quartiles. In addition to the box plot, on a box plot there can be lines which are called whiskers. So these lines are called whiskers. Extending from the box indicating the variability outside the upper and lower quartile. Thus, the plot is also termed as a box and whisker plot and the box and whisker diagram. If you see this, you have the outliers over here, and this is your outlier. In quartile range is IQR, which is this from here to here. This is your IQR range. Q1, that's your quartile 1. This is your quartile 2, and this is your quartile 3. Quartile 1 is 25th percentile, quartile 3 is 75th percentile. Median is your center, which is also known as quartile 2. In this, you can see that you have the outliers in the end as well. This is the box plot of mean O zone by month. So we have months on at the bottom on x-axis, July, August, September. And we have mean ozone in parts per billion. So we have the figures over here like 0, 25, 50 all the way. Now these box plots you can see, so these are your whiskers. So we will understand this by defining the violin plot, and then we will do the difference between, so that will give you the idea. A violin plot is similar to a box plot, but in reality they both have, box plot don't tell you much, but violin plot do tell you much, with the addition of the rotated kernel density plot on each side. So this is your kernel density. Basically this is your density. It's kind of so if you see this is your box plot. Yeah, this is kind of your box plot, but this tells your density. These sides tell your density. A Violin plot is an abstract representation of the probability distribution of sample. Violin plot use kernel density estimation, which is also known as KDE, to compute an empirical distribution of the sample. A Violin plot is more informative than a box plot because it got the density details. That's why it got more information. A box plot only serves summary statistics such as median and mean and in quartile range, whereas the Violin plot shows a deeper understanding of the density. We will discuss this further, the difference between them, how they work. But in this diagram, you can see that this is your box plot and this is your density, telling you the more in detail compared to the box plot. So you can see this diagram. So this is your raw data. Yeah. So we are doing the differentiate between box plot of the data and Violin plot of the data. So this is our raw data. If we use box plot, we will get only this kind of diagram. This information we will get. And if you see the information, it's not telling you much. Whereas Violin plot is also telling you the density of it. So it's always better when you have a data which got more details, in-depth details, then it's better to use Violin plot of the data. We will stop this over here. We'll come back later and start with another